Let's create a jax-rs application, a very simple jax-rs application, a hello world application. So first things, let's create the Java project. I will use IntelliJ to do that. So let's call it hello. Here in learn. So this will be a Java project. I will use Maven and let's use JDK 11. Okay. For the group ID, just choose my ID. Okay, and there we have it. Created a new project. And as you can see, the structure is just the plain Maven structure. Okay, first things first. Let's look at the POM. Seems okay. Maybe we can start to create, just to test, a very simple hello world application. So we'll create here, wait, let's create a package. Package. Okay, and let's create Java class called console. And this will be just a public void public static void main class. So this is just the signature for a console application. Okay, and let's output the typical hello world message. Okay, and let's just build. Wait, before I build, I must be sure. So this is the command line, and I'm just going to set up my Java 11 runtime, my Java 11 environment. So as you can see, I'm using JDK 11 and Maven, there it is. Everything is set up with Java, with JDK 11. Okay, so do, let's build this package. So just a very basic application. Let's run it and try to check if it works. So the build has built jar file. Okay, and I'm going to tell it to run the main class. And there you are. So using the classes in the jar file, and I'm running the console. which runs the main method of the console class. Okay, so our environment is working. Let's switch to, we want to build a jax-rs. Jax-rs is a web application, and so we will deploy this jax-rs application into an application server. Okay, the application server um, can deploy several formats, but a typical format for the application server is the WAR file format. So let's choose here the WAR file, uh, packaging WAR, okay, and yeah, okay, let's try it. Let's try to build something. Okay, as you can see, there's an error there. What is it? Yeah, I think the problem here, yeah, the problem here is that we don't have the web XML file, which is usually mandatory. So what we're going to do, we are going to use a version of the Maven uh, WAR file plugin and try to configure it in order not to be to need the the WAR the web.xml file. Okay, so let's do a here plugins. Let's configure the plugin. Well, plugins, and let's try to add I think it's Maven dashboard plugin. There it is. Okay, and let's use the latest one. So let's see. So this is the plugin which is building the WAR file. And yeah, okay, as we can see, after assembling web XML attribute is required. Okay, so let's configure the plugin to, so configuration, and we are going to say that fail on missing web XML. So we don't want it to fail, so let's set it to false. Okay, and let's just try again to build the package. Okay, we have successfully built the package, but there is, well, we have no code there. So I'm just going to do here one last thing, which is to give a final name to my WAR file, and the name will be, yeah, will be hello. Okay. So now let's do some code. Instead of this console class, in order to be able to build a jax-rs application, we need to configure first the servlet, the jax-rs servlet. So in order to do this, let's create a class here, which I'm going to call jax-rs configuration. Okay, this class needs to extend the application which I don't, the application class, which is a jax-rs class. But since we don't have any jax-rs dependency, let's create a dependency in our POM file. Well, in fact, we don't want to have a dependency on the jax-rs itself. We are going to just to create a dependency on our Jakarta EE application server. And the dependency, it is Jakarta dot how was it? Jakarta E API. Okay. And yeah, just let's use Jakarta 8. Okay. And now we have the dependency here, which means that my IDE will be able to find the import for the class that I need here. So as you can see, there's the application class from jax-rs, which is this one. And the other thing we need that the application path, um, the application path annotation. This will set the root path for this servlet. Okay. And this will configure jax-rs in this application. Um, but in order for us to have some functionality, we need to instantiate a POJO which is going to serve the the HTTP requests that will come to this server. So let's go here, create a Java class, and let's create the hello resource. Okay, and this hello resource needs to be annotated with the path annotation from jax-rs. Okay, and let's create a method which returns a string, which just says hello. Okay, return. Okay, and the only thing missing for this to be a jax-rs resource, it's just to annotate it with the proper annotation with which is associated to the HTTP method that will be used to access this. So now I'm getting this error here, or what is it? Missing. Yeah. So here I need just to give the path to access this resource, and I'm just going to put here that this is something that will produce media type which is text plain. Okay, and yeah, we built the configuration class. We'll build the resource. Yeah, the console is not needed anymore. We can leave it there, but it's not needed. And let's build our package. Okay, so now the last thing we need, it will be to deploy our package an application server. I will start. I will use Wildfly as an example. Okay, just going to set my environment to Java 11 here, and as you can see, so it's Java 11, and let me run. I have here Wildfly 25 bin standalone. Starting. Mm, yeah, it's starting. It has started at the application server. Let me go to the administration console. Again, let me set 11 and it will be Wildfly 25 bin. And the administration client in Wildfly is called JBoss CLI. Okay, let's connect to the server. I think this server already has some garbage deployed. No, it has nothing. Very good. So let's deploy the jar we have created. So not the jar, the war. And here is the war file that was created. Okay. So if everything is okay, the war files should be deployed on our application server. Let's see. Initializing /hello. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Looks it has been deployed, and let's test it. So go HTTP localhost port 8080, which is the port where my application server is running, and now the deployment was on the hello servlet, and the path that I have is, so the root path is /API. So let's put there /API, and then the path to the resource is hey. And there you have it. IDER has been produced and returned to the client of this jax-rs service. And yeah, one last thing, maybe let's try to, so I will undeploy the LOR and I will shut down my Wildfly. Okay, and as you can see here, the Wildfly has been shut down. Let's try with the Payara Micro application server and see just how easy it's to deploy the same WAR file into the Payara. So I have here a Payara Micro 52022, and let's deploy the WAR file. It's the same WAR file, and we are going to deploy it to a different application server. Payara macro does not need to be started. You can just run it with java-jar. And okay, it is starting and it should deploy the hello war file. Okay, and looks good. It has deployed, and yeah, it gives us already the endpoints that we can have. And let's try again. Okay, it's the same host. It's my host. It's the same port, and of course the path is the same. And there you have it. And it's working. Just to prove that I don't have something else here, just let me shut down the server. Okay, and let's go here. And as you can see, there's nothing there. Okay, and this is the, the demo that I had to show you.